Well, the feelings are not really good this week for fans of D'Angelo, the beloved neo-soul R&B singer who unfortunately passed away at the age of 51 this week from pancreatic cancer. With such a legacy, but only releasing 3 solo albums in his entire career over quite a big span.
I just wanna put you down. Yeah. I just want y'all to get down. Yeah.
With D'Angelo managing to secure 4 Grammy wins and 14 nominations during his musical run, which is incredible. And besides his solo run, also having some major collabs with legendary artists such as Miss Lauryn Hill, a 1998's hit Nothing Even Matters.
Nothing even matters at all.
Lauryn Hill tweeted out saying, "People need reflection. I regret not having more time with you. Your undeniable beauty and talent were not of this world, and a presence not of this world needs protection in a world that covets light and the anointing of God. You, sir, moved us, stirred us, inspired, and even intimidated others to action with your genius. Thank you for being a beacon of light to a generation and beyond who had no remembrance of the legacy that preceded us. Thank you for charting the course and for making space during a time when no similar space really existed. You imaged a unity of strength and sensitivity in black manhood to a generation that only saw itself as having to be one or the other. It is my earnest prayer that you are in peace, far away from selfishness, fear, and or controlling interests, far from possessiveness, far from greed, far from manipulation, far from exploitation, far from intentionally designed chaos, and that you, brother, are in peace, in bliss, and in eternal light, and your fulfillment with our Father in heaven. I love you and I miss you. May God grant peace and shelter your family, true friends and genuine appreciators. Brother King."
Yes.
I want to see D'Angelo perform.
Girl, I'm with you because you know he fine.
Beyonce took to her website to actually post a tribute saying, "Rest in peace, Michael Eugene Archer, known to the world of music as the inimitable D'Angelo. We thank you for your beautiful music, your voice, your proficiency on the piano, your artistry. You were the pioneer of neo soul, and that changed and transformed rhythm and blues forever. We will never forget you." Now D'Angelo's biggest hit, Untitled How Does It Feel, from his second studio album Voodoo, actually won him Best R&B Album and Best Male R&B Vocal Performance at the Grammys in 2001, with D'Angelo being one of the main architects behind the genre neo-soul, with D'Angelo's single Brown Sugar really introducing him to the world, fusing 70s soul and jazz with these sensual like 90s hip-hop beats, in that era where like Boys to Men were really hot.
Brown sugar, babe. I guess high up your love, I don't know how to be.
John Legend reminisces on the hit track by taking to his Instagram in commemoration of D'Angelo by saying, quote, "D'Angelo, I remember 1995 when Brown Sugar came out and changed my life. I was just graduating high school and moved to Philadelphia to go to college. I bought my first stereo with a CD player, strictly cassette tapes and vinyls before that. And my first 2 CD purchases were Brown Sugar and Mary J. Blige classic My Life. I played both these albums incessantly." D'Angelo's debut was rooted in classic soul, but also felt so fresh and different. It inspired me and my other musician friends so much. It helped me believe that there were different ways to be an R&B artist, ways to buck the norms of the mainstream. I'd try to intimidate his smoky tone and smooth falsetto, the way he'd stack his backing vocals, the way he'd incorporate vintage keyboards and organs for his signature sound, the way he harkened back to our shared roots in the Black church. Justin Timberlake shared his influences over the years with D'Angelo's Brown Sugar and Voodoo being his big influences, which you could definitely hear in his falsetto delivery. Well, your boy JT shared his thoughts, saying, "I'll never forget hearing Brown Sugar for the first time. It changed me. You changed me. It was the most pivotal moment in establishing confidence in my own voice. For the first time, I heard a sound that reflected the sounds I grew up with. Early R&B, but now it was intertwined with a modern edge. The choruses, the chords and arrangement carried a mixture of church, jazz, funk. The harmonies delicately danced with one another. It sat in my spirit and always will. You took R&B and put it in all capitals. capitals, meshed it with something else and changed the landscape, made it something more. Your contribution will always be remembered. One of one, RIP Trailblazer. With love, one of your biggest fans. Jennifer Hudson saying this really hurts. We lost a true original today, and it just doesn't seem real. It can't be. D'Angelo, your voice will live on forever. Rest well, King. With other people sharing their thoughts such as Bootsy Collins, Jill Scott, and even Nile Rodgers. Of course, it's obvious he's one of the greats, with one of the biggest entertainment companies, Billboard, ranking the 35 greatest R&B artists of all time, putting D'Angelo at number 32, and Rolling Stone's 200 greatest singers of all time, putting him at number 75. This one kind of surprised me. We had Doja Cat saying, "Rest in peace, D'Angelo. My thoughts, love, and prayers go out to his family and friends. A true voice of soul and inspiration to many brilliant artists of our generation and generations to come." Tyler, the Creator, shared a photo of D'Angelo and also sharing a link to Heaven Must Be Like This, saying, "Third grade every morning." Maxwell shared online saying, "Because you were, we were all because." And then we had the absolute legend Missy Elliott make a post saying, "Rest peacefully, D'Angelo. No parent wants to see their children go, but it's painful for children to see their parents go too. So send prayers up for his son, who also lost his mom this year, for strength." Yeah, unfortunately, Angie Stone, ex-partner to D'Angelo, whom also shared a son together, unfortunately she passed away back in March. So their son must be really going through hard times at the moment. Jamie Foxx shared his condolences saying, "I remember hearing your music for the first time. I said to myself, damn, whoever this is, they are anointed. Then when I finally got a chance to see you, like everyone when they saw the most incredible music video of all time, I was blown away. I thought to myself, I have to see this person in concert. I had my chance to see you at the House of Blues. You came out and got right down to business. Your voice was silky and flawless. I was graciously envious of your style and your swag. I was also in pure awe of your talents." Jamie Foxx also doing a parody of How Does It Feel on the Jamie Foxx show back in the 90s. God put you here for a reason, and we were all lucky enough to see what God had made. That's why today real tears run down my face to hear the news that God has taken one of his special creations home. I know God doesn't make mistakes, but this one hurts like hell. Rest up, my friend. You will be missed forever, but your music and your impression will be felt for generations to come. Rest in power and beautiful music. You are one of one. And I love that sentiment because it's so true. There's so many talented artists from the past that almost get forgotten by the newer generations. You gotta recognize the pioneers, the people who paved the way for a lot of these artists to feel more comfortable doing the things they do, especially black artists, R&B artists. Rest in peace to the GOAT. He was actually in the process of making his 4th album, so that's unfortunate, but he got to go out doing what he loved, and hopefully we will get some unreleased music in the future. But anyway, folks, let me know your guys' thoughts, and ta-ta for now.